features of Selenium that whatever we have seen in the last class. Now let us jump into the history of Selenium. Okay. Now today's topic we are going to cover history of Selenium and history of those 4 components, how they have been coming to picture. Okay. So first point here it is. Let me start it here. Let me start here. So today's topic is history of Selenium. Topic. Okay. Today's topic here is nothing but what is here. History of Selenium here is. Okay. Right. So in 2004, first point, in 2004, right guys, in 2004, a person called Jason Huggins here guys, a person called Jason Huggins, he is an engineer at ThoughtWorks. He is an engineer at ThoughtWorks company guys. He is an engineer at ThoughtWorks company. Okay. In 2004, a person called Jason Huggins, he is an engineer at ThoughtWorks company case. Okay, at ThoughtWorks company. So he developed one JavaScript. What did he do guys? He regularly what happened is he used to do the same work on a web browser daily. The same work is going on doing daily. The same work is going on doing. So he felt bored of it. Daily I'm doing the same work here. So let me automate it. So he feel like that. Okay. So he's on one of the web application. He is doing the same operation again and again and again. Daily is doing the same thing. He got bored of it. Why? Why I have to do this one daily? So let us do one thing. I'll automate this process. Instead of doing regularly, I'll automate this process. Keeping that point in view, he developed one JavaScript here, guys. He developed one JavaScript here. Okay, JavaScript here. Why? To automate web browser actions here. Web browser actions. Okay, so he developed one JavaScript here, guys. Why? To automate the web browser actions, to automate his options, his actions here. What he did here, guys, he developed one JavaScript. That JavaScript is called as what, guys? JavaScript test runner. Okay, that JavaScript is called as what, guys? That JavaScript is called as what gets here? JavaScript. Okay, test runner here, guys. Okay, that script it is called as what gets here? JavaScript test runner here, guys. So in 2004, during the year 2004, a person called Jason Huggins, he's an engineer at ThoughtWorks company here. Okay, so as he's doing the same web browser actions daily, he's doing the same. Unmuted. The same. Somebody is talking, Jessica, tell me. See, if you have any queries, guys, at the end of the session, you can unmute and you can talk to me. As of now, please don't unmute at your end, guys, everybody. If you have any queries, please ping in the chat box. Okay? And you want to talk to me at the end of the session, you can talk to me, not right now. Okay? Right, guys. Right? So he felt bored of doing the same web browser action daily here, guys. Okay? Daily here he is doing the same one, same thing. He felt bored of it. So what does he feel? So let me develop one JavaScript here so that I can automate all my actions. Okay, so based on that point of view, he developed one JavaScript here. Guys. That JavaScript is called as what case here? JavaScript test runner. It is called as what case here? JavaScript test runner. And going forward, it is named as what case? It is named as Selenium Core. Okay, it is named as what case here? It is named as a Selenium Core here, guys. It is named as, going forward, it is named as here Selenium Core here, guys. So first of all, it was a JavaScript here, guys. Okay, it was a JavaScript test runner, and later on it is named as Selenium Core here, guys. Then why it has been given a name Selenium? Anybody can you guess why it has been given a name Selenium? Why it has been given a name from JavaScript test runner to it is named as Selenium Core. Okay, why it is given a name as selenium core here? Anybody? Can you guess? Okay, Rashmita. Okay, I'll agree to your point. Yeah, why it has been given a selenium core here? Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll agree to your point. Some of them has been given an yes, the mother is correct here. So why? Because before Selenium, concentrate here, guys. Before Selenium, we used to have one tool which was rocking at the time in the market. That is without before Selenium. That is QTP, which is rocking at that time in the market. That is nothing but what? Guys, QTP here. So previously, QTP is owned by a company called Mercury here, guys. Owned by a company. Before Selenium, one tool we used to use for automation is QTP is the tool. And that is owned by a company called Mercury. Now it is owned by HP here. Now it is HP. But during 2004 and all, it is owned by a company called Mercury here, guys. Okay. Now it is owned by a company called Mercury here during 2004. So in a chemical language, mercury means what gets Hg. In a chemical language, mercury means what gets here Hg. Correct? Chemical language. So what is an antidote for mercury gas coming to chemical language? Antidote for mercury is selenium here. Okay. Antidote for antibiotic or antidote for mercury is selenium here. Selenium chemical. Hc. Selenium chemical. If you are from a chemistry background student, you will understand this one. But even though if not see, even if you are not a chemistry background, also see here. Okay. Mercury is one chemical. Assume that mercury is one chemical. For that chemical, selenium chemical is an antibiotic. I'll show you one diagram here. Just hold on. One second. Yes, I'll show you one diagram here. Yes. See how selenium got its name. Selenium removes mercury from the body here, guys. Why? Because selenium, Hg, whatever it we have, it removes mercury from our body because it is an antibiotic. Selenium chemical is an antibiotic for mercury chemical in the chemical language here. It is case in a chemistry. In a chemistry, selenium chemical is an antibiotic for mercury chemical here, guys. So as QTP is owned by a company named Mercury, so as we have developed the selenium first time, so what we do going forward, so this mercury will become this mercury will come down and our selenium will go up. Obviously, it has happened now, correct or not? This mercury will come down and our selenium will go up. That means our selenium core will become an antibiotic for this mercury company, antidote for this mercury company. They thought like that and they have given a name as selenium here. Based on this name, name of the company is Mercury here. Correct? So why it is given a name selenium here, guys? This is the reason why it is given a selenium here. Why? Because for a mercury chemical, selenium is an antidote in chemistry. So keeping that point in view, so for this mercury company, our selenium script, our selenium core, whatever we developed should become an antidote for this mercury company here. Anyhow, it's proved also. Correct? Now completely QTP very rarely it is using now here. Everybody is using and preferring to use selenium only. It is proved also. So it has become selenium should become an antidote for this mercury company. Okay, keeping that point in view, they have given a name as selenium here. Clear everybody why they have given a name selenium here? Clear everybody why they have given a name selenium here, guys? Any queries? Because selenium removes mercury from the body. That means mercury company to replace mercury company. So selenium, we have given a name as selenium here. Okay, right, guys? Selenium. Hg is nothing but what is mercury here, right? And Fc is nothing but what is selenium here. It removes mercury from the body. So this is how we got selenium got its name here. Clear everybody? Any queries? Why does it got the name here? Okay. So in 2004, the JavaScript is called as what case here? JavaScript test runner, and it is named as what case? Selenium core. At that time, there is no suitcase, only one, that is Selenium core here. Okay, one, that is Selenium core here. This is how Selenium has been coming to picture. History of Selenium, why they have given the name as Selenium also. Okay, now why? Because we are learning something means blindly we can't learn. Why it has been given a name, when it has been developed, why he developed this one. Why? Because he got bored of doing all web browser actions. He developed one script. That script name he has given as JavaScript test runner. Now going forward, he has changed it to Selenium core. Why it has given me name? Because Mercury is an antidote for Selenium. Got it, guys? Everybody. So this is what. So this is what the history of Selenium here, guys. Okay. So now let us go with the first component. So we have already yesterday class we have seen here. Selenium is a suite. Correct? Selenium, it is an automation suite here. Yes, means combination of four components here. Okay. Combination of four components here. Yes, Selenium. Got it, guys? So let us see one by one. History of every component we have to see. Okay. History of every component we have to see it here, guys. Right here. QTP is nothing but what, guys? It is a tool here, guys. Quick test professional something is there. It is a tool here. Clear, clear. That is the only one which we use it in the olden days. Means during the olden days means sorry, during 2004 and 5 at the time QTP was rocky. So when Selenium has come into picture, now it has been replaced completely with Selenium only. Okay. Yeah, that is what I mean to say. Yes, exactly. So it is an automation suite here, guys. Okay. Combination of four components here. Combination of four components. What is the first component here? It is the Selenium IDE. So let us discuss how and when the IDE has been come into picture here. How and when the IDE has been come into picture here. First one, a person called Shinya Kastani. Okay, a person called Shinya Kastani. She's from Japan. Okay, she's from Japan here. Yes, she's from Japan here. She created a small plugin. She created a small plugin. I'll tell you what is plugin. I'll show you also. She created a small plugin extension. Okay, she created a small plugin extension in a Firefox browser. Okay, in a Firefox browser which is called as IDE here, guys. Okay, a person called Shinya Kastani from Japan, she created broadcast a small plugin. Plugin means what, guys? I'll show you. Just hold on for a minute. I'll show you what you mean by plugin. See, can you able to see this one? Selenium IDE. Can you see it here? Well, I'm showing my person at the top right side. So that those are called as what is plugins here. I have added some plugins here. Yes, these are nothing but what is some plugins which we add like this. These are called as what is plugins. So those are called as nothing but what is plugins here, guys, which we add to our browser. Some plugin, just like some tool added to the browser here. Okay, called as what is here? Some plugins here, guys. So let me show you. Okay, so she created a small plugin extension in Firefox browser only, guys. She created only in the Firefox browser, right? Not created for Chrome and all, but now it is working. Now we have for Chrome also. No need to worry here. Now we can work with Chrome. We can work with Firefox. Anything we can work with. But previously, during that year of 2007, 6 to 7 here, yes, during the year at that time only she developed this ones. Yes, between 2004 to 2006, she developed this one here. Okay, right. So from Japan, okay, she created a small plugin extension in the Firefox browser here, guys. That is called as what is IDE. Called as IDE here guys. So a small plugin extension. Why she's created? What is the use of this extension here guys? Why she's created? What is the use of this extension here guys? It is used for recording and playback on a web browser here. It is used for recording and playback on a browser here guys. And a playback on the browser here guys. Okay. It is used for what guys? It is used for recording and playback on a browser here guys. Shinya Kastani. She's from Japan. She created a small plugin extension in Firefox browser. Okay, right. What is the use of this IDE here? Is recording and playback. Generally, you know that in our mobile we have a recording option, right? So that we can record any operations or we can record any calls or we can do it anything and we use it to play back it again if you want to listen again. Correct or not? Right? We use it to play back it again. But here we are using for web browser actions here. So it is used for recording and playbacking. In your phone also you have an option. Record it and play back it again. In the same way, by using plugin also, we are going to record it and we are going to play back it again, guys. It is used for recording and playbacking here, guys. Okay, clear everybody? Yes, shows she has developed this one and she used it for recording and playbacking here. But what she has done, during the year of 2004 to 2006, during that year, she decided that she will donate this IDU to Selenium people, right? She will donate during the year in between the year of in between 2004 to 2006. Okay, she decided. Okay, she decided what she decided. Guess here. She decided to donate this IDE to Selenium people here, guys. Okay, and she donated here. Okay, during that year. Now at that time, once she got donated, now it is named as now. Once she is donated, now it is named as Selenium IDE. Previously, the name was only IDE. Previously, the name was only IDE case. Once she's donated this plugin here, now it has been named as what case here? Selenium IDE case. Okay, it has been named as Selenium IDE here. So she decided to donate this IDE to Selenium people. So immediately she donated it to Selenium people during 2004 to 2006 in between this time. Okay. Now after she donated that one to Selenium IDE, Selenium people, now the name it has been turned from IDE to Selenium IDE. Okay, previously it is used to call IDE only, but she donated it to IDE people. Okay, IDE people. So that's why it is, sorry, Selenium people. That's why it has been named as Selenium IDE here. Okay, this is how, yes, previously it was only IDE. Once she donated to Selenium people, it is named as a Selenium IDE here. This is how Selenium IDE has been coming to picture. Once again, I repeat, see here guys. A person called Shinya Kastani, she is from Japan. Okay, she created a small plugin extension only in the Firefox browser. When she created only for Firefox browser, but right now we have even for Chrome also. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, Firefox browser called as IDE here, and that IDE is used for recording and playbacking the browser actions here, guys. Browser actions here. Okay, recording and playbacking of the browser actions here, guys. Okay, she created it. But what she thought as after creating, she thought that just I can donate it to Selenium people so that they can make a use of it. Okay, so she donated that IDE to Selenium people here. Now it has been named as Selenium IDE here, guys. This is how Selenium IDE has been comes into picture here. Clear everybody regarding Selenium IDE? And go to next one here, Selenium RC. Any queries anybody having? Second component here it is Selenium RC here, guys. Right? What is our second component? Guys, it's Selenium RC. RC stands for remote control here. RC stands for remote control here, guys. Selenium RC. Okay. And it is developed by, okay, who has developed this one, guys? It is developed by a person called Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman here, guys. So it is developed by, guys, don't get confused. Previously, it is named as Selenium Core here. Going forward, it is changed. Previously, when it is developed at the first days in 2004, it is named as Selenium Core. Now there is no Selenium Core because Selenium is a combination of 4 components, right? No, Selenium Core is not there here. It is replaced with Selenium Automation Suite with all these 4 components here. Okay, don't get confused, guys. Previously, it is named as Selenium Core here at the time of 2004. Now, when these 4 components has been comes into picture, now there is no Selenium Core. Completely replaced the name. Name only is replaced. The name Selenium Core is replaced with these 4 components here. Okay, is replaced with these 4 components. Now there is no Selenium Core name is not there. Selenium is combination of 4 components. These 4 you have to say. Okay, combination of 4 components is this 4 we have to say it here. Don't get confused, guys. Okay. Now see here. So Selenium RC, it is developed by, coming to the next second component I'm saying about, developed by Paul Gaiman Theories. And he is also an engineer at ThoughtWorks company. He is also an engineer at same ThoughtWorks company, guys. This Paul Gaiman also an engineer at ThoughtWorks company here. So what did he develop, guys? What is the use of it, guys, here? Because he created a small server here. Okay, second point here. He created a small server. Concentrate here, guys. He created a small server to automate web browser actions here, guys. To automate same web browser actions here. Okay, the small server. See, he created a JavaScript test runner here, guys. In the same way, he created a small server here, guys. He created a small server to automate the web browser actions, or else we can say to perform functional testing on a web browser, or in other words we can say, to perform functional testing on web browser actions here. Functional testing on web browser. That is, it is called as what case? That server is called as what case here? That server is called as what case? Selenium RC here. Okay. That server, whatever the server he prepared, that server is called as Selenium RC here, guys. Selenium RC. Okay. So I'll show you here, guys. I'll show you one more diagram here. Okay. See. Let me show it. Selenium RC. Okay. This is what happens in RC, guys. Okay. A small server is prepared by whom, guys? A small server is prepared by a Paul Heyman here. Why? Because to automate all our web browser actions, means we are opening a browser. Web browser actions means what, guys, here? www.login into gmail.com. Enter your username. Next. Enter your password. Next. Compose a mail. Next. That means you are doing some web browser actions there, right? Opening your mail, entering your username, entering your password, you're composing one mail, sending one mail, checking your emails. Those are all you're doing your web browser actions or not? Absolutely yes. You're doing all the actions here. Such type of actions can be automated here, called as automate web browser actions. For example, you want to log in into your Facebook. Okay. First of all, you have to open your Facebook. Okay. You have to give your username. You have to give your password. Then you will check any messages are there for you. Okay. Or you will check what anybody has uploaded something. Anybody added some stories to it. Okay. You'll check everything. Means you're performing some web browser actions or not there. You're performing some actions there. Correct or not? You're performing some actions there. Those actions are automated here by using this server here. By using this server, those actions, whatever the web browser action you're doing, every action you are opening a page, you're logging into it, you're working on it. Okay, those actions are automated here. Automated means you don't need to do manually here. Write a code, automatically they will happen like this one. Entering a username also automation. Entering a password also automation. Okay. Everything will be automated here, guys. That is nothing but what is every web operation is automated by using this server. But how does it work, guys? First of all, you are giving a request to the server. You are giving a request to the server here, guys. First of all, you. Okay. What you are doing is here, you are giving a request to the server here. Okay. From server, so for example, you want to log in into gmail.com. https gmail.com, you will give a request to the server. Okay. Again, from server to browser, it will go. Okay. From server to browser. Then browser will respond to you. Again, you will give a response to server. Again, server to you. That means server is acting as a mediator between you and a browser here. Server is acting as a mediator between a user and browser here. Little time taking process. First, your request will go to server. Again, this request will go to browser here. Again, the browser will respond. The browser response will go to server here. Again, from server to you. You to server, server to browser. Browser to you, browser to server, server to you. That means server is acting as a mediator in between you both. Okay, right? So whatever you want to automate here, exactly I'm saying whatever you want to automate means, for example, you want to log in into gmail.com. So what request you will give is https gmail.com, that you will type it in your browser. So that request you want to give, that one you have to automate it here. Automate means what is your login details, whatever the action you do in a web browser, everything will be automated here. Clear, Spurti? Whatever you want to do, you want to log in into Gmail, that can be automated. You want to log in into Facebook, or you want to perform any action in the Facebook, that can be automated. Everything can be automated. Okay. Okay, that is what we are doing here. Yes, Purti. Everything can be automated here, guys. But how? With the help of server only. But how, guys? With the help of server only, we are giving it here. But what happened is giving your request to server and server is responding to you means it's taking some time taking process. Correct, guys? Some time is killing over there. Correct? So we don't want server in between. So to avoid that one, Selenium WebDriver has been coming to picture. Selenium WebDriver has been coming to picture. Now here there is no server here, guys. Selenium WebDriver has been coming to picture. Okay. So it is developed by whom, guys? It is developed by a person called Simon Stewart. Okay. It is developed by a person called Simon Stewart here, guys. Just keep this point in your mind, guys. Going forward, I'll tell you how to automate and all. You don't worry. Our task is that only automating the web browser actions. Our goal is that only, our automation batch is that only how to automate the web browser actions. Okay, don't worry about it, guys. Going forward, I'll tell you that one. Okay, so it is developed by a person called Simon Stewart here, guys. Okay, person called Simon Stewart here. He created what is here. He developed one functionality or one process here to automate the web browser action series. He developed WebDriver. He developed WebDriver for what case? To automate the web browser actions or to perform functional testing on a web browser here, guys. What does he do, guys? He developed one WebDriver here, guys. Why? To automate the web browser actions here, or to perform what case here? To perform here web browser actions here, guys. That means, see here. This is what happens here in the WebDriver. Directly you are contacting to the browser. Okay, your browser is contacting you. There is no mediator in between like RC. That is what happens, There is no RC now in the market. RC is completely wind up, or RC is completely replaced with the WebDriver here, guys. Why? Because, see, here server is there in between you both as a mediator. It is time taking process or not? From you to server, server to you, browser to you. Time taking process or not? Tell me, guys. RC is there in between means time taking process it is. Correct guys? Okay. RC is there in between means what case here? Time taking process guys here. Okay. Right guys. So to avoid that time taking process here, WebDriver has been coming to picture. Okay. Directly. Now if you want to give https.gmail.com, directly you will type it in your browser only, right? https.gmail.com. No server, nothing is required here. No server, nothing is required here. So I'll tell you guys how to automate this one by using WebDriver, how to record and playback on browser actions. Everything practically I'll show you. You don't need to worry how to automate web browser actions also. Everything practically I'll show you, and I'm sure you will rock in automating guys. You'll become rockers, I can say. You can become gems in automating here. Okay, you don't worry about it. How to automate web browser actions. I'm going forward. I'm going to tell you guys. You don't need to worry about it all. Okay. So every action I'm going to tell you guys. How to automate also I'm going to tell you. Okay. So to automate these web browser actions, now there is no server required here guys. Okay. No server is required here. No RC now in the market here. RC is completely wind up. RC is completely replaced. Why? Because something is taking time, and something, the same thing we are using same driver here, which is not taking the time. Who will use RC guys? Nobody will use RC. Why? Because it is taking time. So instead of that, we got an advanced one WebDriver. Correct? We got an advanced one WebDriver here. So everybody is using WebDriver only. So our 80 to 95% of a class will be on WebDriver only, guys. Okay? Who developed this one, guys? A person called Simon Stewart. He developed a WebDriver to automate web browser actions, guys. To automate these actions here, so he developed this WebDriver here, guys. Clear, everybody? The only difference is that here RC will have a server and WebDriver will not have a server here, guys. Spurti, going forward, you will understand Spurti here. Yes, ID and password can also be automated here. Yes, everything can be automated here, Arpat. Every action can be automated here. Everything. I'll show you that one also. Everything can be automated here, guys. Okay. Any queries, guys? Anybody having any queries up to here? Don't worry, Spurti. Going forward, I'll give you some scripting will be there where you can automate your web browser actions. Easy, very easy. That is very easy. Yes, we are going to do that only, Madhu. We are going to automate a complete application here. Okay. Yes, Pratik. Okay. So let me go to the next component here, guys. That is last one, Selenium Grid. Sixth one here it is. Selenium Grid here, guys. Okay. Selenium Grid here, guys. Are you clear, guys? Now tell me which one is powerful, guys. RC is powerful or WebDriver is powerful? Which one is powerful, guys? Which one is doing your work fastly? Which one is powerful here? Yes, Rachmita. Yes, Anil. Good. Obviously, yes, Madhu. Yes, Vijay. Yes, Swapna. Gayatri, Satish. Good. Obviously, WebDriver is more and more powerful here. Correct? So let me go to the next one here. It is Selenium Grid. Okay. Selenium Grid. It is developed by a person called Patrick Heyman. So Patrick Lightbody. Patrick Lightbody. Okay. So it is developed by a person called what case here? Patrick Lightbody. Okay. It is used for cross browsing. It is used for what case here? Cross browser or operating system. Cross browsing and cross platform testing. And cross platform testing. Simple thing here, yes. What is the meaning of cross-processing and cross-platform testing? At same time and same operation. At same time and same operation. That means testing any same operation at the same time. For example, let me explain you this one with a clear picture. For example, I am having my Gmail account. Okay, I want to open it in my Chrome browser. Okay, and you all are having your Gmail accounts or Yahoo Mail accounts, whatever maybe your mail ID you are having here. Okay, then you are having your Gmail accounts here. So see here guys, you will open at the same time. Now it is 8:17 the time is. Okay, right at this time, right at this 8:17. Okay, consider check is. I can open my Gmail account in my system. Okay, in my system, and you all can open your Gmail accounts in your system. Correct or not? Now at this time you all can open or not? Absolutely yes. You all can Gmail accounts in your system. Whether you can open your Firefox or you can open in your Internet Explorer or you can open in your Opera or Safari, or whether your system is having a Windows 7, Windows XP, Linux or Mac, whatever it is. Any operating system it may be, any browser it may be, you can open Gmail account. How many number of people they want, they can open at this time. Or anywhere they can open. Any browser they can open, any operating system they can open the Gmail account. Correct? At that time, right at this time, if you want, you all can open your Gmail accounts, and even I can open my Gmail account. Correct or not? That means it is developed in such a way that anybody can use in any browser. At the same time, anybody can test it here. Okay, means what case here? Same operation testing under different browsers and different operating system at same time here, guys. Means same operation. Let me write it here, guys. Means same operation testing under different browsers and different operating systems at same time. At same time, you know one thing, we have a separate classes for Selenium Grid also. We have to write some formulas are there, some syntaxes are there. We have to follow that syntaxes to use the Selenium Grid by using command prompt here, guys. I'll tell you when we go with the Selenium Grid in our going forward in our automation batch. Okay, but let you see the history of it. Who developed it? Patrick Lightbody. Patrick Lightbody here. What is the purpose of it? Means testing. Means what is here? Testing same operations. Okay, testing same operation under different browsers and different operating system at same time, which is called as what case here? Selenium Grid here. At same time, which is called as what case here? Selenium Grid here. Cross browsing testing and cross platform testing here. Means, for example, you want to log in your Gmail account at the same time, you can check under different browsers and you can check under different operating system. How does your application is responding? Multiple browsers and multiple operating systems. Multiple browsers. I can log in my Chrome. You all can log in your Chrome driver. You have your Chrome browser here. Okay. You can all log in your Google Chrome drivers here. Correct? I can log in my Google Chrome driver. Everybody can log in like this. Correct or not? So same browser and same operating system at the same time. How to test the application? How to test the application here, guys. We have a separate session for this one, guys. Selenium Grid completely, where we can write some formulas in a command prompt to test it. In a command prompt here. Here we are going to write some commands here, guys. Sorry. Here we are going to write some formulas, some syntaxes here, where we can operate our Selenium Grid here, guys. Now if I say you will not understand, going forward I'll tell you. But keep this point in your mind what it is. It is used for cross-browsing and cross-platform testing. Means under different browsers, either how does it works in Chrome, how does it works in Firefox, how does it works in Internet Explorer, how does it works in Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8 and all. We have to test it all. Okay. Yes, by using Selenium Grid, we will test the different browsers at the same time here. Yes, by using Selenium Grid, we can do it. We have a formula to do this one here. Okay. We have a formulas here. We have some syntaxes here where we follow some Selenium Grid rules here. Okay, where we can do some Selenium cross-browsing and cross-platform testing here. Mostly used one is WebDriver here. That's what I'm saying. 80 to 90% of our class will be our WebDriver. Remaining 5% will be our IDE and Grid also. Okay, remaining 5 to 10% will be our IDE and Grid also. Clear, Jay? So let me explain you once again here, guys. Okay, in 2004, a person called Jason Hawkins. Okay, he's an engineer at ThoughtWorks and he automated some web daily. He got bored of using the same actions, so he automated those actions here, guys, by writing some script. That script is called as what? Guys, JavaScript test runner. Okay, and going forward, he named it as Selenium Core here. And you are clear why it is given a name. Okay, Selenium Core here, guys. As Mercury is an antidote, it is given a name as a Selenium here. Going forward, it has been named as Selenium Core. And this Selenium Core now has become a combination of 4 components here, guys. Now there is no Selenium Core. It is an automation suite we have. Selenium is an automation suite, not a single core here. Okay, that means it has 4 different components: IDE, RC, WebDriver, and Grid. Okay, and IDE, coming to history of IDE, during the year of in between 2004 to 2006. Okay, a person called Shinya Kastani, she's from Japan. She developed a small plugin. I've shown you plugins also how it will be. Okay, she developed a small plugin extension which is called as what case IDE here, guys. Okay, which is called as what case IDE, used for recording and playbacking on the browser actions. I'll show you guys from tomorrow. From tomorrow onwards, I'll show you how to record and playback on a browser action. Practical part of it. I'm going to start Selenium IDE from tomorrow, guys. How to install this IDE, how to work on this IDE, and practical part of it I'll show you. How to install this, how to record our actions here, how to playback our actions. I'll show you practical part of it. Okay, clear everybody? Yes, I'll show you the practical part of it, guys. So in between 2004 to 2006, she decided to donate this IDE to Selenium people. IDE to Selenium people. Now it has been named as Selenium IDE. Now RC. It is the second component, RC here, guys. It is developed by Paul Heeman. It is a small. He developed one small server, guys. Server to automate our web browser actions here. But as the server is taking more time, this completely server is removed and it has been replaced with the WebDriver here, guys. And in WebDriver, no server, guys. Directly you can contact. Okay, he developed a WebDriver here, guys. No server here. Directly you can automate every web browser action directly contacting with the browser here. No server is required here in between. Okay, and it is developed by Simon Stewart. Okay, for RC, no server is required here. Okay, right? And for Selenium WebDriver, yes, practical part we can do it smoothly. Okay, and in Selenium WebDriver, okay, what happened is here, server is not there here, so we can directly automating the browser actions. Okay, now next one here it is Selenium Grid. Okay, last one. It is developed by what case here? Patrick Lightbody here, guys. So he used this for cross-browsing and cross-platform testing here, guys. Use this for cross-browsing and cross-platform testing means at the same time under different browsers and different operating systems, or multiple, instead of that I'll say multiple browsers and multiple operating systems. Multiple browsers and multiple operating system at the same time. Multiple browsers and multiple operating systems at the same time here, guys. We can test our actions here, the browser actions. Okay, got it, guys? not in a single machine. So we have to make one process here, guys. One machine is need to be made it as one hub here, and from that hub we have to connect all other machines here in different machines only. From one point to different machines we can contact here. Practically, I'll show you guys, Madhu. Hub will make one system has one hub here, and the remaining systems have some nodes here. From hub to nodes, we have to connect every system here with multiple browsers, and from whatever the hub is going to take an action, the same action is implemented in all the nodes. So how does it is working out? Same operation, whatever I am doing in the hub, the same will be reflected in the nodes and terminals that are different systems here. Then we can check it out here. That is different part. By using a command prompt syntaxes and all, we have to do it. I'll show you at the time when we're discussing about Selenium Grid. Okay, clear everybody? What is the history of components? How they have come into picture? Okay, today we have seen what is history of Selenium and history of Selenium for components here. So everybody clear? Anybody having any queries regarding it? It is an add-ons here. Priya, I have shown you plugin, I think, right? See, this is called a plugin add-on. Add-on to your browser. See, this is a plugin. You can see it. Correct. Selenium Ide is one plugin. This is one more plugin I have here. That is extensions here. Just like an add-on. Add-on to your browser. It is adding to your browser, which is called as what plugin. Clear, Priya? Yeah. Just like bookmark, what you say. This Chrome extension. Yes, Madhu, Chrome extension. Clear, Sabha? Okay. Right. Okay, guys. Right. So now, I'm once again I'm repeating, guys. See here. So this is an automation batch here, guys. Okay, automation batch here. So I'm going to teach Selenium plus Code Java. The duration will be around 4 to 5 weeks. Around 4 to 5 weeks here. Yes, this duration will be around. Okay, 4 to 5 weeks. And here you are not paying anything for Core Java. It's completely free of cost. And remaining core Python will be there. It will be free for you. SQL will be there. It will be free for you. And REST API. This API also I'm going to teach you guys. Okay. And this will be taught by another trainers here. This is core Python and SQL here. And this is also this REST API will be taught by me. Okay. I'll tell you this one. Okay. Right, guys. And total in this batch, I'm telling you guys, we are going to cover 100 plus programs, guys, so that you will become very familiar in programming here. We are going to cover 100 plus programs. And I'm assuring you, 200% you're going to get a job here, guys. If you just please concentrate in the class, okay? If you just please concentrate in the class here, 200% you're going to get a job here, guys. Concentrate in the class and yes, practice you attend. Okay, 200%. I'm damn sure you're going to get a job here, guys. Okay, concentrate here. And daily you're going to get recordings and notes also. Daily, whatever the class has been happening, and daily notes, whatever I'm writing in the class, you'll get the notes also, guys. Okay, right here. Yes, recordings and notes also. And we'll guide you in resume guidance also. Okay, resume guidance also. This is completely clear. I'm not resume guidance also. I will guide you in interview guidance also. Interview guidance also will be there here, guys. And certification guidance will also be there here. Certification guidance will also be there here, guys. What not everything is so, but we are costing only for Selenium here, guys. That too very less amount we are costing. So grab this opportunity, guys. Okay, and don't think that we are going to say only the basics part of it. Not like that. I'm going to cover very advanced concepts here. Okay. And guys, I would like to say something. Yes, tomorrow we have a class here. Okay, tomorrow as usual, regular timings. Okay, tomorrow we have a class here. Yes, tomorrow we have manual 6:30 to 7:30, and we have automation 7:30 to 8:30. Okay. Yeah, you can talk to me Sabha after the class. Just hold on. Okay. Cucumber with jerkin. Okay, you can learn cucumber with jerkin. Is very advanced concept here. Apache Py, and I'll show you one thing here. See, Selenium Ide, Java, WebDriver. See, these are all that we are going to learn here, guys. These are all very, very advanced. Don't expect only basic concepts here. Very advanced concept that we are going to do. Apache, PyCharm, Maven, Log4j, object repositories, okay, JavaScript executor, Auto IT, Robot, SQL, page object model, Cucumber, JDBC, Jenkins, frameworks, data-driven, keyword, modular, hybrid, live projects, API testing, REST API here. Okay, API testing and REST API here. Yes, these are all that we are going to cover here. It's not a basic one. Don't accept the basic knowledge here. Very important, 100 plus programs guys here I'm going to teach you so that you will become very, very, very perfect in programming here. Yes. Anybody can do it. Shiva, you don't need to worry. No. You can do it. Anybody can do it. No need to worry about it. Okay. Yeah, okay, Arfat. I'll talk to the organizer. You don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, Hari, that's what I'm saying. I'll talk to organizer regarding it. You don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah. Sabha, what is your query? So this is what I'm going to tell you. This 100 plus programs that we are going to provide you. And tomorrow we have a class here. And okay, that case. So if you want any queries or you want to contact, you can contact to this number here, guys. Okay, you can contact. You can contact to this number if you need it. But grab this opportunity, guys. Don't. Yeah. I'm going to teach Kukumba. Kukumba with Jerkin. These are all the concepts. Whatever I have shown you, everything I'm going to teach you, guys. This complete content. I think you received this content. I think whatever there it is, that everything I'll teach you. Rest API, cucumber or see cucumber. I'm going to teach you cucumber here, guys. Okay. Daily you will get videos, video recording, and your notes also. Recordings and notes also. Video recording only, guys. Yes, daily you will get video recording along with the notes also. Jenkins also I'll tell you. See here, we have that concept Jenkins. Okay. Sabha, what's your question here? Via this, yeah, tell me, Sabha.
Hi.
Yeah, tell me.
Swapna, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm actually, I've been working as an application developer, it's been like, my last job was as, I, I worked in various technologies, since the start of my career. I worked with different organizations as well. But
Okay.
then what had happened was in year 2014, I took a career break, okay, because of my child.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
no, just let me talk because I just wanted to clear my situation here.
Yeah,
See, now what happened was I worked on different technologies, a little bit on .NET, this development and all that, but it all never worked for me actually. But still, I worked till 2014, and my last job was with Goldman Sachs. Okay, now I have around 6 to 7 years of career gap, right?
yeah.
Because of which I was trying to because of which I was trying to learn other technologies and trying to get into the industry again. Okay. So I had switched to DevOps for some time. Like I did not work on it, but I've been learning. Okay. So I had actually edited my CV as per all the DevOps tools and all that. And I had put it live on Monster and Naukri. So I want to know
So,
with you, should I go ahead and,
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. You let
tell
me
me?
complete it, Sabha. Okay. See, listen. So this, can I say one thing here? Testing is the better and the very good source. Those who want to change their career, or those who got a gaps also, I'm saying any gaps in between, whatever it is the better and a very good source for anybody else. Not only you, for all I'm saying, who want to change their career, who is from science background and who got so many gaps in between. Testing is the only and better source that you can jump into it very easily. You can jump into again your software set very, very easily, guys. Not only you, everybody I'm saying, not only for itself. It is the only source where those who want to change their career to software side and who want to join as a freshers here, everybody gets it is only the best source that you can jump into a software so easily and so much as you can. Okay? Right, yes. Okay. Right.
No.
And tomorrow we have a class guest start at 7 a.m. And you don't need to worry because once the session is completed, you can add around 3 plus to 5 plus years of experience to your resume. Okay, that much of capable you will be, but only thing.
Yeah, Swapna, just again.
Yeah, wait 1 minute, Sabha, hold on. Just concentrate in the class and just.
Yeah.
7:30, yes, class is at 7:30 a.m. Our automation class is at 7:30 a.m. 7:30, yes. Daily the timings will be from 7:30 to 8:30 here. It is 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. So tomorrow, as usual, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. class. Okay. Right. Manual
Yeah.
as usual 6:30.
Swapna, so
Tell me.
yeah, Swapna, so I wanted to check with you. Should I go ahead and mute my CV or Monster and Naukri because I don't want them to all of a sudden see
Yeah.
another new
Sabha,
CV out of.
you do one thing, you call to this organizer, he will give you a complete information about it. Okay. Don't worry about it. You call to this number. It's an
Okay.
India number. They will give you a complete information about it. Okay. You can call to the
Okay,
marketing,
fine.
they will give you. Okay.
Okay, done. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Sapna. Yeah,
Okay.
I will call.
Okay,
The
Sabha.
number that you've given, right?
Yeah, yeah.
8135. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you can call to this number. They'll give you a complete information about it. Okay?
Okay,
Oh,
great.
okay.
Thank you so much. So
Yeah, okay.
tomorrow's class is at 7:30. Are we
Yes,
going?
7:30.
So we
7:30
are
as
having
usual.
Sunday to
I'll inform you
every
tomorrow.
week, all the days.
No.
Okay,
Sunday,
fine.
Sunday
Thank
probably it will be holiday, but I'll inform you tomorrow regarding Sunday. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow I'll inform you. Okay? Tomorrow in the class session I'll
All
inform you
right, done.
regarding on Sunday. Yeah, Madhu, you can add around here. If not, you can add. Madhu, you will get once you learn the course here, you will get some certain idea how to add an experience here. Okay? Don't worry about it, Madhu. Okay, everybody. Right, guys. So this is what we are going to do. So let's meet tomorrow sharp at